everybody, it's Danny, and today I have for you a Sephora haul. This Sephora haul is 3 Sephora Play bags, and Sephora, I think they're still for sale, but essentially, what you do, or what they do, what Sephora does, is around this time, at the end of the year, because they did this last year too, they offer up past Play by Sephora bags that they have still in stock, and you can buy them for $10. That's what the subscription costs. So it's like, if, like, say you're not subscribed, but there was like one particular bag that you saw that was really cool, or if you got a different version of the bag but you wanted to try another version of the bag, then you can buy it. And it's great to like just buy a bunch of them and like split up the samples for like Christmas gifts or something, or like little stocking stuffers. So that's cool. And I bought 3, like I said, and it is kind of funny because instead of buying like 3 like completely different ones, I literally bought 3 versions of the same bag. So there's a lot of overlap, but I did that intentionally. If that makes sense to anybody but me. So yes, and I'm going to show each bag. I mean, all the bags are the same. Like, not everything in the bag is the same, but I meant like the outside bag is the same. And then I have the little thing. Of course, each one comes with this little card, and then you take that into Sephora with you when you go shopping, and you get 50 extra points. I really wish you could take these. I wish I had a code that you could put them online, but it says shop in stores or online, so I wonder if they changed it. Because it used to be you could only use it. I mean, obviously. No, bring this. Oh, I see what they did. They did add a they added a code. They added a code since I have actually been subscribed. I haven't been subscribed to Play by Sephora for a little while. But apparently, they now have a code on the back of these where when you make your online purchases, you can get the 50 extra points as well, which is great because, like I said, when I was subscribed, I haven't been subscribed in a while, but when I was subscribed, they didn't have that option. You had to take it in store only. So that's cool. The bag looks like this. It's not anything special. It's just ziplocked. And let me open the bag up, and let me take this and unfold it so we can see. So the first item in here is, of course, a perfume. Now, for those of you who don't know, who like aren't subscribed to Play by Sephora, don't get it, or you know, whatever, every Play by Sephora bag has 5 samples plus a perfume. So there are 6 samples technically if you count the perfume as one. I'm really glad that the perfume does not count as one of the 5 samples, because I hate getting perfume samples in anything. I really, really do. But this one is the Flower Bomb Nectar by Victor and Rolf. And I don't know what this smells like. I always smell it, even though I know I hardly ever like these at all. Ooh, you can kind of smell it through here. Flower Bomb Nectar. That actually isn't terrible. It's floral, but it's a little bit more sweet and not super heavy or grandma. I'm going to set this aside because I'm going to look it up, and I might actually, I don't know, like I said, let's see what this thing says about it, shall we? Okay. This explosive scent combines a delicate floral bouquet with smoky and metallic notes for a more sensual interpretation of the original fragrance. It says fragrance family is warm and spicy. Top notes are orange blossom and omanthus. I don't know. Middle note is tonka bean liqueur, and the base notes are gunpowder. This is gunpowder accord. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't know if I'd wear it though. Honestly, I'd have to give it to my husband and let him smell it because he's very sensitive to smells, and something that is too floral or especially vanilla. Anything that is like really strong vanilla, any strong scent just throws him into migraines. So I really have to be careful and make sure that my scents that I do use are very subtle or light. Like my favorite perfume in the world is Fresh Cream by Philosophy, and that one isn't. I could wear that all day, every day, and it doesn't bother him because the scent is so delicate and so light. So I really have to be careful. Okay. The next sample in here is a lippy. This is by Nude Sticks. I'd show you where it says that, but you can't really see it because they put black on black. And this is in the color Kiss. It says not just lip service on the pamphlet. It says dual purpose matte color pencil in a rosy hue that works for lips and cheeks. And I love getting these in here because they're such a great size. And these smell really good. That's a pretty color. Oh yeah. That color is definitely my jam. Super pretty. And I like these nude sticks. I just do. You know what I mean? Like, they're so good. All right. Next sample is a mascara from Sephora brand. And okay. It says full volume mascara with a buildable formula that coats lashes in intense black color. And it looks like this. This is a really good size, and I like the packaging. I am not going to open said tube, and I'm going to keep it out of this little paper box, but I'm not going to open the tube to show you guys the wand because I have a bunch open, and I don't want this one to go bad before I can use it. I like it. Lashcraft Big Volume by Sephora. Decent size. Next thing I got is this little itty Too Faced RX Hangover Primer. I know it focused for a second, but now, okay, whatever. It says it has coconut water, probiotic-based ingredients, and skin revivers. It's silicone-free. It's a replenishing face primer. Okay, all it says on the pamphlet is a replenishing primer that hydrates skin and creates the perfect canvas for makeup. So that's pretty cool. Ooh, I'm actually really excited about this particular sample. This is the Tidal Brightening Enzyme Water Cream by Sunday Riley. Guess it helps if I was in frame. There's something under my fingernail. Anyway, it looks like this. It smells kind of like cucumber. Okay. So that's nice. I know Sunday Riley stuff is very expensive. So this was when I saw that this sample was in this particular bag, because when they're doing the, oh yeah, you can pick different versions, obviously they show you what's in all the bags. So I knew everything that was going to be in all of these bags. It wasn't a surprise at all. But this was one of the reasons I wanted this bag in particular, because I know Sunday Riley stuff is so expensive and I like trying it out when I can. I've tried their ceramic slip face wash and I like it so far. So then the last sample that's in this particular bag is by Peter Thomas Roth. This is the Hungarian Thermal Water Mineral Rich Atomic Heat Mask. And what's it say? Oh, I didn't see what it said about about the Sunday Riley cream. It says an advanced water cream that brightens, hydrates, and plumps. About this is a powerful heat mask that uses Hungarian thermal water to nurture skin. Okay, and holding up to the light, it is about this full. So it's pretty full. I could use this maybe twice, maybe 3 times, depending on Probably twice. 3 times I think would be pushing it. Now, I do wish this was a little bit bigger because this was the sample I wanted like the very most, but it's still a good amount. It's got 0.25 ounces in it, so it's still, like I said, it's a good size. I was just, you know, hoping for a little bit more, but I really like it. All right, so on to the next bag. Again, same bag because, like I said before, I just got different versions of the same bag. And like I also said before, there is quite a bit of overlap. So, and again, I did that on purpose with certain products because there are certain products that I absolutely love. Let me open up the bag. All right, the first sample in this one I am pulling out is a Marc Jacobs Shameless Youthful Look 24-Hour Foundation. It says never apologize for being you, and then it says full, so like youthful. Okay. Oh, it has a broad spectrum SPF 25. This, like I said before, I knew all the samples in here. I knew this was going to be in here, but thinking about it and looking at it now, this is the wrong color. And this was like the only one of this one that was still in stock. So I couldn't really get the color I needed. So this is, like I said, totally going to be the wrong color. Yeah, like look how dark that is. That is so dark compared to my actual skin. Oh, it's funny almost how dark it is. Oh dear. I am probably still going to put this on my face for a couple reasons. One, actually though, before I even do that, like this is a hefty size. This is only slightly less than the Hungarian Peter Thomas Roth face mask. So that's pretty cool. But I probably will still open this and like, you know, do the whole thing later on to see just exactly how far off this is so that maybe I can get an idea of like, okay, where to go from there. And also I might do it too where I wouldn't do my whole face. I would look so silly, but maybe do like a little patch, like maybe like right here, to make sure I don't have any reactions, even though the color's off, you know, to make sure I don't have reactions to it. See how I actually like the formula, if it actually looks decent, like even though it's the wrong color, but like, you know, if it covers decent, you know what I mean? Things like that. So totally wrong color, but I was already expecting it to be the wrong color. But still a really good sample. Not only is it a great size, it's a great brand. So totally loving that. Oh, and according to this, it says right here on the pamphlet that Marc Jacobs foundation is a long wear medium coverage foundation that contains visibly undetectable SPF. Okay, next sample, and this is a huge sample. It's from Boschka, and this is their Cactus Water Hydrating Cream. It says here it's a lightweight moisturizer formulated with Queen of the Night Cactus for soft, supple skin. And I must say, I love the packaging, I love the color, and I love that the way it feels. It's so cool. And this is huge. This is over a half ounce. Over a half ounce. And let's just... It's got a lid on it. I don't want to open the lid. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that smells really good, and it's like green. And like I said, it's like a jelly. It's like a water mask. Okay, I like that. Like I said, huge. I wasn't expecting this one to be as big as it is. That's humongous. Next sample is the perfume sample, which is Black Orchid by Tom Ford. Don't like it. It's too floral. Ugh. Okay, I got another of the Too Faced Hangover RX face primers. I'm not going to read the thing again because I already read it once, but I'm excited to have 2 of those, especially considering these aren't the largest of samples. Like, they feel like they're pretty full, but they're not the largest of samples, so it's nice to have more than one so I can actually get, out of both of them together, I might be able to get like a whole, like maybe week's worth of primer. So depending, I guess, on how much I need for my face. So that's pretty cool that I got another one. I mean, again, I knew it, but still. I also got another one of the Kiss Nude Stick lipsticks. This one I'm not going to open because I don't need to, because I already have one open from the last one, so I'm not going to swatch it again. But I think I'm actually going to throw this one in my mother-in-law's stocking, because I think that looks like a color that she would also like. And then I also, again, knew it, but I also got another one of the Peter Thomas Roth Hungarian Thermal Water Masks. And the last box. Let me get out the bag and this. Oh, and what's super funny, or what I thought was funny, is I guess they must, like when they pack them all up, they seal them completely in one of these, and then they like, it's usually when you get it, it comes in this, and they just slap your address on it, or like when you're actually subscribed, it comes in just this. But I ordered 3 and they were different, but it must be funny because I guess they order, I guess, all of them, and they, I don't know exactly how they do it, because they all came in one of these black boxes, which came in a huge box like to get in another huge box, so it was weird. All right, let me open this up so that way, for anything that is new, open this up. All right, the first thing is another mascara from Sephora. Now, I'm probably going to keep both of these mini mascaras because I know my mother-in-law doesn't usually, well, she doesn't like to use, she uses black mascara, but she prefers brown. And she also prefers like brown eyeliner because she's a brunette and she thinks that like the black eyeliner and like black mascara is just too much, so she likes brown because it's a little bit less. But I don't know, I'm going to keep this in its box because I might throw it in her stocking as well. I just haven't decided yet. And if not, I have another friend I can give it to. All right, the perfume sample again is the Black Orchid by Tom Ford. Hate that. This is the Stellar Brilliant Primer. So this is a different primer and not the Too Faced one. It says this is a super lightweight primer that hydrates skin and preps it for makeup application. And that's all it says. All right, and this is what it looks like. This is so crazy to me because it looks like a lip balm. It really does. This is a pretty good size. This size is about, this is 0.24, so this is, like, again, slightly smaller than the foundation and also slightly smaller than the mask, but, like, it's a pretty good size, so that's awesome. I got another Peter Thomas Roth Hungarian Thermal Water Mask. This is the main sample I wanted, this and the lipstick, which is why I bought all the bags, because they all had this in it. And they all have the lipstick in it, so I have one more lipstick to show you guys too. So, but that's why I wanted them so bad, because I'm like, I really wanted this mask, but I wanted to make sure I would have enough to where I could try it and actually make sure I really liked it. Like I just said, I have another one of these. This one, obviously, I'm not going to open this one either, because it makes no sense to have more than one of these open at a time. But like one of them is going to go in my mother-in-law's stocking, and I'm going to keep the one that I opened, and I'm probably going to keep this one too as a backup because I really like this color. Oh, at least that's what I think I'm going to do. I don't know. I don't really, I mean, I've got some girlfriends that might like that. All right. And then my last sample is another huge sample, and this is the Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. You can see it's just a white clear gel. And this one is huge too. This is a whole ½ ounce as well. So I got 2 humongous moisturizers and 1 kind of smaller moisturizer, but that's still really big. And what does it say about his? This is a weightless, oil-free water jelly that cures for skin's moisture barrier and protects it from pollutants. So that's cool. It says right here that it's a good that it locks in the good moisture and shields from the bad pollutants. The fast-absorbing, non-sticky formula leaves skin feeling hydrating, fresh, and smooth. Now, I have to decide if I want to keep the Clinique jelly or if I want to throw that in my mother-in-law's crisp stuffing as well, because I know for a fact she absolutely loves sorry. But I know for a fact that she absolutely loves Clinique. So, I don't know. I might keep it. I may not. Have no idea. So, now, my samples that I got this little sample card of the Sephora 10-hour Wear Perfection Foundation. Comes with 3 different colors. And then I got this one, which is from Lancome, which is for their foundation stick, and it comes with 5 different little colors. I like getting little ones like this so that way I can like take it and then like color match myself, because obviously these little, that's all these are good for. You're not gonna be able to do your whole face. You might be able to like I said I would do with the Marc Jacobs one, where you do like a little patch test to make sure you know to color match and stuff, and also see how it wears. But other than that, you know, you ain't doing nothing with these. And then also I put in a code where if you like, Sephora always has these codes where it's like if you spend $25 or more and you put in a little code, you can get like a free sample, like a travel size of something or other. But this time they had this huge bag of all these different sample cards for foundation, so you could find your foundation. And it also came with a mini Tarte lippy, and this one is in the color Birthday Suit. And I know I don't have this one. It smells good. Oh, yes. This is my color. That is my color. Oh, yes. So the Tarte lippy, even if I don't like any of the foundation cards, the Tarte lippy was worth it. Dang, that's got some staying power. It's still kind of there, and I just put it on there. All right, so let's see what kind of sample cards I got for that. I got another one of the Sephora 10-hour wear ones that I actually got as a sample. Is this the same? Yes, this is the same foundation. It just has a different cover art. I got a sample card for the Dior Backstage foundation, and they came like this. I really am hoping that 2 neutral or 3 neutral will match me. I've been wanting to try this foundation, so because it's actually fairly cheap for being Dior. It's only $40 a bottle. I really want to try it. But okay, then they have this one, which is for nude sticks. I got another one from Lancome for the stick foundation that I got as a sample. I've got this one for Fenty Beauty. It also came with a primer. And then looks like maybe 150 might be a good shade for me. 220 looks like it'd be a little too pink. Or yellow maybe. I don't know. So try that. And then the last one, or no, it's not. There's 2 in here, but they're just the same size. This one is by Smashbox. This is the Studio Skin. It came in 1.1, 3.1, and 4.3, and then also comes with a little tiny bit of the primer. So that's cool. And then I got this one from Milk, and it comes with Golden Light, Golden Sand, and Golden Deep. Oh, and what's neat is like it had you can see where they came out with new shades, and instead of printing out all new cards, they just put a sticker on here. That's kind of funny. So yeah, well, Golden Light might be an okay match. I'll have to see. All right, and then my little baggie is now empty. So that was my Sephora haul. Yeah, totally not disappointed. I really don't think I needed to buy all 3 of them. It was kind of like a spur of the moment, like, oh my god, I love, those lippies, and I love those that brand of masks, and I've been wanting to try that one, so I'm just gonna get 3 different boxes that have all of. I don't understand why I did that, but that's just me. But like I said, the extra mascara, one of the extra lippies is going to go in my mother-in-law's stocking, and she might even get the Clinique jelly, just because, although I don't mind Clinique, I actually really like Clinique. I know she loves Clinique, and I am more excited about the Sunday Riley moisturizer and the one from Boschka, and so that one's probably gonna go in her stocking too, just like a little bloop 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 stocking stuffers. So I'm probably gonna do that for her. And yeah, that's my haul, and I will talk to everyone later. Bye.